you mentioned earlier like your tools and stuff. So okay, so now we know we want to go to distributors or brands. So how do you go about doing that? How do you find the products once you go there?
Sure. So, if anybody's interested, they can check out my YouTube channel. Just search for Entrepreneur Adventure. I've got some really good videos on there, like for reverse sourcing is one of the big methods that we use to find products, which basically is just going on to Amazon, doing a search for whatever product you want or whatever category you're interested in, and then just go through the products and look for ones that meet our criteria. So typically we look for products that are $15 or higher. Selling, my breakdown of the sales would be like 20, 30, 40 or more per month. There's two or more sellers on the listing. We look for two or more sellers because that way it's more likely not a private label brand or they don't have an exclusive agreement. So we might be able to open an account there. And then, so let's just take this one. I've got a search over here. There's a dog treat called Roco and Roxy. So let's say if that one met all my criteria, then I would just jump over to Google, do a search for Rocco and Roxy, find the brand page, and add that to my spreadsheet, and then do the same search and add distributor to the end. So Rocco and Roxy distributors, and then basically just go through all those pages that come up in Google, find all those products or all those distributors, add them to a spreadsheet. And then when I'm done doing all that, I can sit down and start making phone calls to open the accounts.
Okay, so you're basically doing kind of grinding it out, finding the product,
Yep.
Google scraping out the distributors, and then kind of knocking on doors, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, we were talking about earlier about my VA that I've got virtual assistant doing that now because it's really tedious. So you can get burned out on that pretty quickly, but that's really where the gold is, just going through that rinse and repeat over and over and over.
Nice. Okay, so now let's say you find a distributor and they're like, yeah, Todd, we'd love for you to sell our product. Here's our catalog. So how do you know what products are going to fit your criteria? Your criteria that how you're going to be profitable.
Sure. So there's some softwares out there like Analyzer Tools and Tactical Arbitrage, Price Checker 2 that you can load the spreadsheet into and it matches those products onto Amazon. And so that's one way to kind of do it quickly. But what I've found works the absolute best is to just go through it manually. So I'll basically sort the spreadsheet by like brand name and then just take the brand name, go over to Google, search for that brand name. If there's a specific category that it's in, I'll click on that category and just start going through them and look at all the products. Because what you'll find is there's so many products that the UPCs don't match on Amazon, or maybe there's a 2-pack or a 6-pack or a bundle of a couple different products that a lot of times those softwares will miss. They're getting better, so they find them sometimes, but it's not 100%. So where I've really gotten good at is just going through Amazon manually and finding the products that look good, and then I jump back to the spreadsheet and see if that company sells them.
So you don't use any software at all, or do you use a hybrid approach, like a little bit of both?
Yeah, I use Analyzer Tools, so I run it through there just to do the quick analysis, check everything out, find those easy ones to find, and then I go in and do the manual search as well.